Hey y'all, I hope all is well. Today I wanted to discuss red flags. So red flags is a warning, um, a mental note. It's something that you need to. It's a warning that you need to make a mental note of. So red flags, we all get them. You know, we all get them. We always get signs, whether we choose to um, capitalize on them, actually benefit from the signs and warnings that we get, or whether we choose to ignore them and kind of just overlook them. Mm, oh, it's nothing, and sometimes too, when you're sexually active with a person, you tend to ignore them the best. You really, oh, Lord have mercy, don't be sexual involved with somebody. You're definitely gonna throw away the red flags. That's why it's important to not be sleeping with people before you know who they are. Because, I know a lot of people say that, oh, you can't help who you love. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. I don't know who mama lied on that, but yes, you can. You can choose who you love if you deal with the people that you're supposed to deal with and not just be dealing with anybody, you know. But if you go to dealing with anybody and you have no boundaries and you have no standards, then you will fall in love with anything. You'll deal with anybody. But if you're dealing with certain men of certain standards or certain women with certain standards, then you'll be good, right? Now, 9 out of 10, sometimes too, people can trick you. You think you got one thing and you end up with a whole nother thing, okay? But people can people can try to hide things, okay? People could try to cover up, but they can't do it for too long, okay? So if you really focus and you really pay attention to them, can't nobody pull the wool over your eyes. So I know some people be like, you know what you got before you married them. You know what you got. You know what you had. And 9 out of 10, some people have a good idea. Okay, a good idea, but when it comes to red flags, it's very important to take heed to them. Red flags can come in different avenues. Different ways, different signs. Everybody ain't saying the same thing. So if you ever get a pattern that women come and tell you something, same thing about a man, or a lot of men coming to tell you something about a woman, 9 out of 10, they ain't lying. That's a red flag. It's a red flag. Not only that, if somebody parent tell you something about him, he better listen. That's a red flag. That's a warning. So you just, like I said, some people too, um, you have to really think more so about who you get your information from, but still you want to put it in the back of your head, because you have to be able to discern the motives that people are coming from. I understand it, but at the same time, everybody ain't singing the same song. Hey, they ain't gonna lie on this one person. That person ain't that great, okay? So that's just that in a nutshell. So when you choose to actually benefit from the red flags, apply them to whatever situation you in, it can save you time and then it can save you money. So you definitely want to be able to see the things you need to see right off, because don't nobody like wasting time and don't nobody like wasting money. So if you choose to ignore them because you also in love, or because you just don't see them, it can really be um it can really mess you up, okay? So you can end up trying to force a fit when you don't pay attention to the red flags when you should have. So it's important to sometimes step away from a situation so you can make sure that you're not emotionally tied to something that you're not able to see. And like I said, when you're sexually active, when you're having sex with a person, it's hard to see the things that you should be seeing. But if you um, don't jump right into that, then 9 out of 10, you're not gonna be blind. You're not gonna be oblivious to whatever you need to see. But if you do, it could be sometimes it can block you. It can mess you up. Okay, and everything you need to see, you ain't seeing it because you just all traumatized. Okay, you all mesmerized over whatever that thing doing to you. Okay, so you just want to take heed to that because, like I said, nowadays you don't want to be too quick to be jumping in bed with nobody anyway, because you need to know what you're dealing with. Okay, you need to know who they are. You need to know who you having kids with, who you trying to build a life with. You need to know that. So 9 out of 10. I mean, like I said, we all get them. And just because one person do one two things, don't mean that you write them off. You use your discernment. You use your discretion. You know, um, but like I said, sometimes it take a little time. It take a little longer than others to be able to see the things that they need to see. But a few examples of a few red flags will be like for me, if you're family oriented and the person that you're dealing with is not family oriented, or you see how they deal with their family and they just like really not close to their family, or they really don't deal with their family, and 9 out of 10, this kind of a red flag because they might not be what you looking for. Because you family oriented, you close with your family, you know, and they can't stand their family, they don't deal with their family, they ain't about their family life, then 9 out of 10, they probably won't be a good fit for you trying to build a family with them. But like I said, you have small cases, that it's a rule it's an exception to every rule. So you have some people, it ain't that, but it's a red flag. That you want to just take a mental note of, because you just want to pay attention, especially when it comes to dealing with building a family with somebody, trying to build a lifetime. Um, Not only that, a person that have a lot of women around them, a lot of men, it's definitely a red flag. If it's females coming out the woodwork trying to come at you about that person, trying to tell you about them, then that's a red flag. He immature or she immature, because some men go to men too about women, especially if they been mesmerized. Okay, you know they will they will pull up on you about a specific person. So you definitely want to be mindful of that. You probably just need to leave that person alone. Don't deal with them, because 9 out of 10, they got some stuff they need to sort out, and obviously they just immature. Okay, they don't know how to handle they females or whoever they dealing with, and they just got too much going on, and you don't want to involve yourself in that when men or women are taking care of their kids. 9 out of 10, if they're not doing for their kids, if y'all having it, they ain't gonna do nothing for yours. But sometimes people thinking that they can get people to change, or they think they an exception. Think that they gonna be different for you. No, boo boo, not at all. It's gonna be the same cycle. He ain't doing nothing for them. 9 out of 10, he ain't gonna do nothing for yours. Okay, so it's like history does repeat itself, unless you have a smart person that's able to break that. But 9 out of 10, history will tell you all you need to know. Um, Not only that, a person that's not on social media, a man that's not on social media, especially if he a millennium. Now, 9 out of 10, if he not on Facebook or Instagram or nothing, he probably trying to stay low key. He trying to stay off the radar because he probably dealing with a whole lot of women. Okay, so not to say that that's just it, that he just dealing with a whole lot of women, but 9 out of 10, that's what it is. Cause he could just be a millennial or whatever. He don't do all that. But 9 out of 10, I'm telling you, it is dead. So like I said, another red flag would be a person that's not reliable. It's always some excuses after that. A person that wants you will make time for you no matter what. So either that he not interested, or he dealing or she dealing with somebody else. You know. So you just gotta watch patterns. Patterns will tell you everything you need to know. That's a red flag. You red flag stuff. You make a mental note. So y'all be good. I hope y'all enjoyed this.